At an outdoor party last summer, I was offered some ketamine which I accepted. I was already high on about 300 to 400 mcg of LSD, and this I am sure had an effect on the outcome of the experience. My friend and I snorted 2 large lines of uncut ketamine powder. And the following experience was of galactic importance, at least for me. After about 5 to 10 minutes I was almost immediately in a world where I was part of a whole. My thoughts were but a small piece of the great collective thought. Every thought I willed was part of a larger domino effect of others' thoughts. Hard to explain. Things became weirder. I was a disembodied point of consciousness caught up in a cosmic puzzle. I was at the point where life is created from nothing, warbling its way into existence. We, me and everyone I sensed around me, were all part of some big happening. Almost willing the world into existence. After swirling and morphing movements and thoughts, which would be felt and relayed by the greater whole into a final end. It was almost as if I could only do my very small part and just rely on the others to do theirs, which I would feel as being jolted around in the large ball of consciousness I was caught up in. A very heavy, very real experience. About half an hour into the trip, the whole project had moved to the point that the whole thing we were trying to accomplish rested on my shoulders. It could succeed or fail depending on my actions in the next few seconds. It was all about getting through a hole which you just couldn't quite make it through. It was amazing how at the moment we succeeded. I was thrust back into the physical world in the middle of the woods just as the sun peeked its head over the morning horizon. Amazing. We had done it. And I was Jeremy. Wow. What a concept. I was a person. How totally fucking mindblowing. I had no idea of this. But here I was. I found my tripping partner who was in a similar state of dazzlement. And this is where the real fun happened. The experience was of the world feeling me, instead of me feeling the world. Everything. The air. Everything was pure evergy which I could morph and be morphed by using my whole body. As we moved closer together our consciousnesses sort of got caught up in one another's. I was part of her and she was part of me. We couldn't easily break the bond. It was very hard indeed. We were literally part of each other. No matter how we worked together to get free. Every effort failed. We would almost have it, just to realize. We were still trapped. Oh how I longed to be my own person again. Eventually the energy which had been feeling me all over my body made a rush from my toes and fingertips all the way to my head, leaving me to feel the world as one normally does. This also set us free. A very relieving event. I could walk and run and think of my own free will. This was a pretty heavy trip considering the amount and method of ingestion. But I'm sure the energy of the party, the people, and the forest all related to this being a totally life-confirming experience.